Welcome to my channel. Today we are going to make a card by W+9 called Going Places. We're going to use the balloon and the little bear. And I'll try to remember to put all the lids up so you can see what colors I'm using, but I'll also have them listed in my blog and down below. I like to start my coloring with dark, going darkest to lightest, and then re-going over if we need to. I'm using Nina Solar White 80-pound cardstock, stamped in Memento ink, and obviously coloring with Copics. Now obviously this is my first real card tutorial, so bear with me while I learn how to figure this out. I pretty much got the coloring down. I'm not an expert at Copics by any means, but I do have the coloring pretty much down. It's the making of the video and the editing I don't have down. So my daughter's helping me right now with it. But hopefully soon I'll have it all under control and be doing this on my own. This was a really fun card to color, and I couldn't decide whether I wanted to cut out the whole thing, including lines between the balloon and the basket, or not. So in the end I decided not to cut the lines. As you'll see in a moment, I just cut out the basket and bear and the balloon itself. The pattern paper that I'm going to be using with this is from American Crafts. It's a 6x6 pad called #Summer. Right now I am outlining the stamps. Sorry, I'm off camera. I'm outlining my cutouts with Memento marker. And as you can see, I selectively stamped on the pattern paper the lines so that I didn't have to worry about them not being cut out. And now I'm adhering everything with my ATG gun. And the sentiment I am stamping is from the same stamp set, Going Places by W+9. I'm stamping the sentiment that says, "You make every day an adventure." And I'm using a scrap of orange paper out of my scrap bin. Couldn't tell you where it came from, what pad it was from. It was just a scrap piece of orange paper. I decided to stamp it using VersaFine Onyx Black, which is my favorite black ink to stamp with when I'm doing sentiments. It's a pigment ink, but it's very bold and usually stamps pretty much perfectly. and it dries pretty quick. And then after we get it trimmed down, we're going to go ahead and cut a fishtail banner in the end. And then adhere it to the card using some foam squares from Best Creations. And those are a pair of EK Success scissors. I love those scissors. They work amazing. And actually, I think that orange strip came out of a Simon Says stamp card kit at one point. So now we're going to kind of skip ahead. And you'll see I've placed some sequins, and I'm going to adhere them with some Ranger Multi-Medium Matte and my quick stick. And then for my card base, I'm going to do a standard A2 size card, 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. Oh, first we're going to put some Winkostella, clear Winkostella on my balloon. Got to have a little more shimmer. But then when I got the card base ready and I put the card behind it, it seemed like it was missing something. So now we're going to take a black gel pen and just highlight the eyes and the nose and the bear just to make them stand out a little more. Excuse me. And the card base is made out of some white Recollections paper. And like I said, it looked a little dull, so I went ahead and grabbed my peacock feathers and my mini blending tool and just did around the edges just to kind of make the cards pop a little more. I'm not even being very careful to blend it. I'm just putting down some color.
Take your boyfriend.
And then once I have the color down, I'm going to take my big roll of Scotch foam tape, and I'm going to put foam tape on the back of my card, and then adhere it to the card base, and that'll be my very first card on YouTube. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you come back to visit. Like I said, I'm a beginner at this YouTube thing, but it can only get better. Just gotta practice at it. So that's why for right now I'm gonna do videos on Mondays and Fridays. So and that is my card. And I hope you enjoy it. And like I said, come back on Friday for another card making tutorial. Have a nice day and thank you for watching. Please don't forget to thumbs up and subscribe. It really would mean a lot.